Ahoy, matey. Today we're setting sail on a thrilling adventure into the golden age of piracy. A time when swashbuckling buccaneers ruled the high seas and left a legacy that still captures our imagination today. The golden age of piracy is generally considered to have taken place between the late 17th century and the early 18th century, although the exact dates are a matter of some debate among historians. During this time, piracy was rampant in the waters of the Caribbean and the Atlantic Ocean, with hundreds of ships and thousands of sailors falling prey to the ruthless tactics of these seafaring outlaws. So, who were these pirates, and why did they choose a life of crime on the high seas? Well, many of them were former sailors or privateers who had grown tired of the harsh conditions and low pay of legitimate seafaring life. Others were slaves or indentured servants who had escaped from their masters and found a new life of freedom on the seas, and some were just plain old criminals who saw piracy as a way to make a quick buck. Whatever their background, these pirates were some of the most colorful and daring characters of their time. They sailed in ships with names like the Black Pearl, the Jolly Roger, and the Queen Anne's Revenge, and they flew flags with skull and crossbones or other menacing symbols to strike fear into the hearts of their victims. One of the most famous pirates of the Golden Age was Blackbeard, a notorious figure who terrorized the Caribbean and the eastern coast of North America. Blackbeard was known for his long black beard, his fearsome appearance, and his ruthless tactics, which included setting his own ship on fire to intimidate his enemies. Despite his fearsome reputation, Blackbeard was eventually caught and killed in a battle with British naval forces. Another legendary pirate of the era was Captain Kidd, a Scottish sailor who was hired by the British government to hunt down pirates, but ended up becoming one himself. Kidd was eventually captured and executed, but not before burying a treasure that has never been found to this day, leading to countless treasure-hunting expeditions and myths. But piracy wasn't all fun and games. It was a dangerous and violent way of life, with pirates facing the constant threat of injury, illness, or death. Many pirates died in battle or from injuries sustained during attacks, while others were hanged or executed for their crimes. Despite the risks, piracy remained a popular career choice for many sailors, especially those who were looking for adventure and the chance to make a fortune. And while the golden age of piracy eventually came to an end, the legacy of these seafaring outlaws lives on in popular culture, from books and movies to video games and theme park attractions. So there you have it, mateys. A brief overview of the golden age of piracy, a time when the seas were ruled by daring and dangerous pirates who have captured our imaginations for centuries. While we don't condone piracy in real life, it's still fun to dream of adventure on the high seas and imagine what life might have been like for these legendary figures. Keep on sailing and remember to always keep one eye on the horizon.